So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Lobs it in gently. That's Ronaldinho. Tries to get it clear. Hoists it forward.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ronaldo. Memphis Depay. Ball through needs to be good here. A real chance to break. It's Memphis Depay! He's going after it. Miranda de Ebro could have here their final chance. That's the throw. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And there's a long ball. Here it comes. Hits one! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's gone for it! And that is the last effort of the game. Miranda de Ebro has some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So it's down to business here. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, that's a waste. Goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Towering header!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's left his man. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Miranda de Ebro didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? He's through. And it's been taken straight back. Has a pop! Oh, that's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Just brushed off the ball there. Ball's loose, who's getting it? Buda! Good challenge, he just stood firm. Have a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Robin. Miranda de Ebro suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, the task is obviously a lot tougher, and they can't afford to waste time feeling sorry for themselves. The correct response is greater focus and work rate now, and especially avoiding another goal.
Pullet does well to read it and intercepts. Now it's Bergkamp. Cruyff. Van Basten goes for goal! Goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Duda. And that's been won straight back. Robin spreads it towards the left. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Shot at goal! In it goes! Into the lead once more! Simplicity itself.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Tries a shot! Forward it goes. It's being played forward. Shoots! That was venomous. Gets it back. Ronaldinho. Decent looking ball. Breaks on here.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Looking to break out here. Ball through needs to be good here. Now it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! He has done it! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Played out to the right. Tries to stroke it through. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Bergkamp. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Ronaldinho. Gets the better of his man. That is terrific skill. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it high. Needed a better pass there. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Keeper's ball. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's the through ball. And the shot! This possibly the last play of the half. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Rijkaard just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Goalkeeper's ball. Ronaldo. And the whistle goes for half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Strong punch. Good idea, just poorly executed. Pillar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. That'll be a throw-in. Bergkamp battles to win it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
There's a long ball. Ronaldinho goes for the cross. And a shot! Oh, he can pounce on that! And he's straight offside. Ronaldo. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Rijkaard plays it forward. He's got options out wide. And he's there to clear it.
Look, there's some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra...
Hits one! Tries to get it clear. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And the shot! Plenty waiting in the middle. Looking for a decent ball in. This could fall anywhere. Surely a shot. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chance to break. Now it's Robben. And here's Bergkamp. Pull it. Cruyff, he does have an assist to his name. And it's played forward. Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Cruyff. Ball through needs to be good here. Now it's Bergkamp. Oh, nice touch. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Yeah, he's fouled in there. Miranda de Ebro are making a change now. Bergkamp. Robben. And through to the goalkeeper. Now a chance to break. Now it's Ronaldinho. He gets past his man. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Memphis Depay.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Hit long and direct. Ronaldinho provides an outlet. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Robben drives it forward. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Now it's Cruyff going through. Here it is. He's had a go. It's there. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Two changes being made right now. Miranda de Ebro. And the finish! He scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. He's there to receive it. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Dashing forward at pace. Oh, good interception. Robben tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
A really good feat. Gets away from his opponents. Danger averted for now. Marcelo. What a throw in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. No question, that's a foul. Great leap! Surely this time! Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Marcelo. And it's Memphis Depay. He's got away. Memphis Depay. Seedorf! Cuts it out. Looks to clip it forward. Ronaldinho is onto it and can take it up. Gets the better of his man. Ronaldinho hoists it forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Arjen Robben. His game is all about dribbling at pace and cutting inside for the shot. It's a pretty simple weapon, but that's not to say it isn't highly effective. His finishing with that left foot is so precise. It often doesn't matter if defenders know what's coming or try to close him down. He comes up with the answer more often than not.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He hits it! Out for a throw. Rijkaard. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. That's not going to make it. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Cruyff. Now it's Memphis Depay. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Goes for goal! It's anyone's ball. And he heaves it forward. Now a chance to break. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Memphis Depay. Cruyff. He gets past his man. Has a pop. He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery.
Towering header. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Duda. That's a brilliant has a hit! It's in! There is the breakthrough! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Deadlock broken. It's Bergkamp! Quick ball forward. Hoists it forward. Ronaldinho gets the better of his man. Oh, surely! Shot at goal! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them.
Van Basten! He's scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
It's Memphis Depay! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
That's a promising ball. That's offside. Yes, it is. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Looks to clip it forward. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Robben. Robben was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And it's played forward. Memphis. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And they've been caught out here. Good ball. Real chance! Van Basten. Van Basten. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tries to get it forward quickly. Memphis Depay. Good ball. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. A chance to play it in. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Defence has got rid of that. Memphis Depay goes up and over. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the wing. And he's cut it out. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. He's through the mid. Pillar! It's broken, it's Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho is flagged offside. And it's half-time here. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Just brushed off the ball there. It's Ronaldinho. Could be it. He's had a shot! Back of the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard positions himself well and cuts it out. Hoists it forward. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Going through. Hits one! He has done it! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! That was easy, almost too easy.
Bergkamp is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Miranda de Ebro get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Ronaldinho. Chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay is shapes to shoot. Mighty close.
Memphis Depay probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Duda, and he's going long. Ronaldinho, and that's a throw. Ronaldinho hits it! Could move up a gear here. It's got through to him. Cuts it out. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Has a pop! The defence can get it clear. Ronaldo, and now the breakaway. Out to the left it goes. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Memphis Depay. Robben. Memphis Depay. Hits one! And in it goes! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
We have ourselves a real game. Ronaldinho hits it! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's played forward. It's Ronaldinho. Ball's out on the left now. Tries a shot! It's in! And they're back in front! That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Could come back to haunt them.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Strong punch. Schneider goes for it. Oh, should have been the equaliser.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And it's Ronaldinho. Marcelo conceives a free kick for that. And it's Cruyff. Oh, nice touch. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looks to thread it through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Seedorf. Miranda de Ebro have to get it into the box and quickly.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
He's got away.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's made sure that that won't get through. He can get that clear.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
There's the through ball. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's gone for it! Oh, real danger here. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. And that's that. A full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are beaten by the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. Has a hit! It's anyone's ball. Sermon. Pull it! Pull it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Samuel. Cambiasso. And it's Di Maria. He's got through. Tevez. Forward it goes. And here's Di Maria. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? He'll hit it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. And Dijk gets it away. It's a good foot in there. Gullit demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. And here's Di Maria. Now it's Di Maria. Batistuta. Hefty. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. And he's buried it! 1-0! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
Miranda de Ebro trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Rijkaard. Kluivert. And here's Gullit.
Gullit really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And Dijk positions himself well and cuts it out.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Di Maria takes the long option. That's ruffled a few feathers. Oh, real danger here. Looking to fall. He's gone for it. It's in. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Battles to win it back. Out for a throw. And here's Cambiasso. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Di Maria. Di Maria tries to... And Tevez! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
And he's going long. And here's Robben. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Right through the middle. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Di Maria tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Gets good distance on it. Ball's gone out of play. Out to the right. Well read, he sorted that out. Corner given. Gullit hits it! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Otamendi plays it forward. Tevez gets it back. Now it's Di Maria. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta with a definite foul there. And that has put paid to that. Could be thinking, shot at goal! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Miranda de Ebro get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Messi. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tevez with the foul. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Maradona. Tries to get it forward quickly. Offside that time. Hullet. Has a goal! Another chance! Goal! Deep into first half stoppage time. And the whistle goes for half-time. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. Being played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're just settling back into this second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Rijkaard. It's a loose ball. Cambiasso. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And now they can launch a counter. Batistuta. Van Dijk drives it forward. And he's straight offside. Miranda de Ebro are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Hits one! In it goes! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Miranda de Ebro take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Messi. Hoists it forward. Messi. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Maradona gets away from his opponent. Messi with the opportunity to showcase his dead ball craft. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. And the ball's come out. Oh, sweet feet. Gets it back. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Gets the better of his man. Messi, a scorer already in the game. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Messi. And it's Maradona. There will be a throw-in. Good idea, just poorly executed. That's got paid to a promising move. Robben. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. It's being played forward. He's through the middle. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And here's Messi. Rijkaard. Now, can he capitalise?
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And here's Tevez. And it's Maradona. Shapes to shoot. Trying to get there. And they've been caught out here. Di Maria crosses into the area. Looking to break out here. Van Dijk. Kluivert. Goes for goal! Should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Messi.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Batistuta, he's left his man. That intervention was very necessary. They are... Tries a shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And the counter is on. Kluivert. Hullet with a delicate ball.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
It's on a plate. Hullet. It's broken loose. They're wrong. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?